Morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Morning.
Beginning of what we've got for a fabulous week this week. Starting off with our lovely John Lockwood.
Hello.
In there.
You right, Monkey?
Oh, it's so lovely when I see John. I love it. Because we're bringing some really, really, really good prices on fabulous, fabulous products. So first of all, let me tell you where you can watch us and how you can shop. So you can watch us on YouTube.
Yep.
Which is very exciting. You can also watch us on Facebook and Instagram and on our website, which is liveshopping.vip. Look at that, how fabulous is that? Now, the reason that we've started Live Shopping VIP is so that our lovely suppliers that come in, so external suppliers can come in and have a brand shop.
Yes.
And also decide where they want the postage to sit, what discount they want to give you, etc., etc. Plus, when our lovely John leaves the building, all his product doesn't go with him. It stays on that brand shop. So you can shop every day, which is just fabulous. Now, in this show, John, we've got quite a lot of products that have already had 10% discount knocked off.
We have, yes.
And you very kindly cut the postage at $2.99.
We have, yeah. We because we direct it. It's
Yes,
direct with us.
Absolutely.
You know, we got feedback from people and said, right, we'll set it at $2.99. Yep. Which I think is a really good, really good price.
Perfect.
And again, Peter very kindly has given 10% discount on most of the products, even the brand new ones that we only launched on Tuesday. He's given 10% off because we want to give direct to people the savings of the fact that they're coming direct through to us at Crafts too.
Which is fabulous, right? So if you're shopping with us on Facebook or Instagram, I will show you a product and that product will have been allocated a code and you'll type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video so you don't have to miss a second of what we're showing you, which is lovely. So you can shop while you watch. Whoever knew that that was the theory?
Yeah, it's new, it's great.
Amazing, right? Then you're going to get, once you pop that into a virtual basket, you'll get a message from us to say thank you very much for your order. And within that message there'll be a link. When you're ready to check out, you're going to click on that link and that will take you to liveshopping.vip where you'll see your basket. Make sure that you've created an account with us so you can log in and then check out. And the orders will be sent direct from Crafts 2 to you. So it doesn't come into our warehouse and then come out to you. It goes directly from Crafts 2. So it's a super way to shop. You can also shop on liveshopping.vip. You'll get a little basket appear in the top corner. Click on that and then you go through that checkout process. So it couldn't be easier.
No.
It's really simple.
Well, we've
Sometimes
used it. Sam and I have used it at home and it's really
easy.
Yeah.
Right? Which is fab.
It's far easier than scanning a website while you're watching. It really is.
Yeah, it drives you crazy, doesn't it? Right, so now then, I'm really pleased. I wasn't here last Monday, so I'm really pleased. We've got a little tiny bit of this stock left. So we sold out of everything we had last week. We've got the remnants of what's left. So if you want this, you need to be quick. Fastest fingers first, because this is a phenomenal deal.
It is, yeah.
Let me give you the item, and then you can start shopping. Shop box is going to get you John Next Door Box Kit 11, paper pad download.
Yep.
And Charlie's notched frame dies for $29.99. That's crazy value.
It is, because your notched frames were brand new and launched on Tuesday.
Yes, and
they were I think $19.99 on launch.
Wow.
But with the box kit, you sold the whole lot out, including the extra stock.
Yep.
So all extra stock we were able to secure from the manufacturers, we've put onto this show for you because it's only available here. And we thought there'll be people who missed out last week.
Yep.
People who haven't seen the new frame maker die that we launched less than a week ago.
Yeah.
So let's do a bundle of that all together.
Brilliant.
And give you a really good bargain price on it.
Wonderful. Right, talk me through exactly what we're getting.
Right, so you're going to get your box, obviously, because people love the box. And remember, it's coming through the post. So the chances are it's going to be battered, but like mine. But that's the way it is. People love to save them. It's what's inside. You're going to get the magazine, and the magazine is absolutely full of step-by-step projects. So if you want to see or know how to make that card on the front there, everything you need to make it is included in the box. Let's go past the lovely Jen. But there, I'd always got this set up. I thought I got this ready.
It's all right, don't worry. We're having a quick sneak peek, aren't we?
We are, yes.
Well, you're finding it. I like that. Keep going, that's it. Look at that.
Basically, it's there.
These are brilliant though, right?
There.
They are, look.
So it's one of mine.
That's lovely.
But there you've got a full picture and a full description of what's been used.
Brilliant.
And then step by step how to make it. But that's not just for that. That's for every single project in here.
Yep.
So there's over 60 projects. There's projects by our angels, by theirs. There's even projects using dies that we've got on the show.
Yes.
So we've got the notched frame, the square, which was the original first notch frame maker we've launched, and the Zora flower and the vine leaves.
Wonderful.
There's step-by-steps, again, of 5 projects of how to make with it.
Lovely. I
which
love
is
that.
great because, you know, you can pay a lot for a book
Yes.
to tell you how to do that. But what they've also done, and this is why the box kits are so good,
Right.
you're getting a full, in fact, if I have the board, it's easier to show you.
That.
You're getting a full A5 stamp set.
Wow.
Designed by me. I don't use their designers, I do it myself.
Yep.
So you've got 2 different, you've got a frame, you've got a background,
Yep.
and that's 4x4.
Well,
it's
you've got
big.
16 stamps on
Yeah,
there.
you've got cogs and the flowers. These are all in the
Love
box.
that.
You've got different sentiments. My favourite sentiment, time flies when you're having fun. You know, special friend. These are individuals. So you've got everything in that stamp set, clear stamp set A5.
Perfect.
Then you're going to get a 5x5 embossing folder,
Lovely.
which matches that stamp.
Oh, nice.
So it's a bigger version of it with the clocks
Perfect.
and the cogs, and so pretty.
Love that.
Then you get, I think it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-piece die set.
So you're getting 10 dies,
Yeah.
embossing folder, 16 stamps, magazine,
Yeah.
papers in your magazine,
You get,
paper download,
yeah,
and then the notch squares that launched on Tuesday.
exactly, yeah.
Wow.
And you're going to get, 'cause this is 16 pages. Well, they call it 32 page.
It's a nice quality too.
It is. It's not,
not
magazine paper.
No, it's not.
But you get, again, all designed by
that.
me. So you're getting, they call it 32 page because that's a page and that's a page.
Yes.
So I call it 16
Perfect.
sheets. That's
Yes.
me. And then you're going to get a download of all of the 16.
Yes.
You just don't get that one.
Okay.
Because they added that in for their magazine.
Right.
So I've given you my original pad I
16.
designed, all
Perfect.
16 designs.
Where do we get the download from, please, John?
You send it out.
Oh, do
When
we?
you actually place your order.
It's all in the prep now, isn't it?
So when you place your order, it's actually on the website, I think.
Right.
But what happens is, when you place your order and you've checked out, then there'll be a little link on your confirmation email say download, and you download your pad from there.
Fabulous. That's exciting. So we've always got those papers.
So you've always got
the
them.
one thing about magazines is you don't want to, you're then like, I want this paper again and again and again, right?
Exactly. And you can print it out as many times as you want. It's my artwork.
Right.
So it's fully licensed. So do what the heck you like with it.
Okay.
Don't print it out and flog it, but, you know, make things with it and
Absolutely.
stuff like that.
And then we also get this included.
You also get the brand new frame that we only launched on Tuesday night.
And this.
And that's part of it.
Wow.
So you're getting your Charlie's, based on our Charlie Hopkins.
Oh,
It was
lovely.
his suggestion.
How fabulous is that?
6x4 notched frame maker die.
Yep.
So in that, you're actually getting one of the frame maker dies.
Yes.
Which gives you the perfect frame.
Lovely.
Then the 4 inserts that you can cut out and make, you can put into the frame.
Love that.
So there's your frame maker die itself. Yeah. I mean, that to me matches with nearly every bit of tattered lace I've ever seen.
Absolutely, right.
That is the perfect Art Deco, Art Nouveau frame for every tattered lace lady
Yeah,
that
indeed.
you've got. I was thinking on Saturday, I was thinking, oh, all those, so many of those would match well with this.
Yeah, perfect.
But you can cut those inserts in.
Yeah.
You can cut them as a frame. You can do them individually. I mean, that's almost like an Easter cross.
It's beautiful.
You know, that wants it with sympathy on it. But you would never imagine that all of that is just out of, 5 dies that surround it. Then you've got the centre. So you've got all of the centre.
Wow.
But apart from the flowers and leaves,
look at that. Isn't
every single part of that card is made using just this one die set.
That's
So
incredible.
ignore those, we've got those. That could be a lovely Art Deco man and lady on it for a wedding on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But everything is included in that Charlie's frame.
That is incredible value for money, isn't it, really? Yeah. I mean, I can't get my head around how you've done that, because we're about to go to this individually, and this has already had 10% applied, and it's £16.20.
Yes.
And then on top of that, you're going to get your 10 dies with your clock and your cogs. You're also then going to get your embossing folder, 16 stamps, and your papers inside your magazine, which all comes beautifully boxed, and a download for your papers. I mean, blinking out, we can't give you much more than that, can we?
You can't. We said this last week when we
That's
put this
crazy
box
value.
kit together, because you can get just the box kit,
Yes.
sort of with some extra embellishments, but we couldn't manufacture it for this price because it's done through Practical Publishing,
amazing.
and obviously it's going
Yeah,
out to, You know, it goes across the world and it goes out to supermarkets and WH Smiths and things. They can they can actually do it for a value that we could never do.
No, absolutely.
No, Mel and I worked out
Yep.
everything in this bundle, if we was costed and made and manufactured and sent out, is at least £60.
At least £60, and you're getting it today. Shop box, $29.99. Now we do have another alternative. If your budget won't stretch to £30 today, you can get everything we've just shown you, apart from the Charlie's notched dies. But in replacing that, if you like, you're going to get any two.
You're going to get any two of about 8 or 9 different vintage embellishment packs.
I didn't even know you did.
Because they all match, they're beautiful.
I need these in my life.
They really are. I mean, I've got, look at the set behind. Mel's just found them. So you might get a metal one and a washi tape roll or some.
Love these.
You might get some of our stick-on ribbon, which is fabric ribbon self-adhesive.
I need these in my life.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful
I love metal
collection.
stuff like this. So you could get any two of these or one of these and a washi tape.
Yeah.
They're fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, feel the weight of those.
I know.
You think they're going to be the hollow. They're not. They're solid.
I'm already shopping. It's only, what time is it now? 9:10 on a Monday morning. Already spending money. Right, that's brilliant. Now then, there's a little bit of a thing here. If you buy that rather than with those, it's shop kit. It's $19.99. Flipping heck, John.
Yeah.
I've paid $8.99 for that.
Yes.
And I would certainly pay $12.99 for those.
If
I looked online and bought
if you were buying those of that weight in metal from an American company that we both know and love,
absolutely,
you'd be talking £13, £14.
Yes, you would. That is incredible. So whichever way you want it, if you want all of everything we've just shown you with the Charlie's notch dies, it's shop box. It's $29.99. If you want all of this, so everything would normally come in the box kit with the paper download as an extra bonus, and 2 sets of those embellishments that will be picked randomly, but it doesn't really matter because they're all lovely. It's shop kit at $19.99. Don't know how you've done that. Yeah. Absolutely don't know how you've done that, but I'm glad you have.
But it's because you're getting it direct from us.
Yes, exactly. But even so,
yes,
you know, yes, it's all right saying that, but even direct from you, I wouldn't be expecting to pay $19.99 for that little lot.
And again, this offer and this is not available anywhere else.
Nowhere
We've not put it in any other craft shops. It's not available in any other online retailers. You can get the box kit, I think, in supermarkets, but that's it.
That's it. And when it's gone, it's gone.
Yes.
It's not coming back. So this stock that we've got now allocated for this show is what they've got left at Crafts 2. So please, please, please don't hang about checking out, because some people can go in and nick it out your basket and you don't want that. Right, now we're going to go for this die individually. So this one is, I'll give you the boards, John, to hold up. This is Shop Charlie. It's brand new. And it's John Next Door's Charlie's Notch Frame Maker die set. 10% has already been discounted, so they've already knocked 10% off the price for you and given you that $2.99 postage deal, which is fabulous, and it's £16.20.
Yeah.
This is lovely. I love that.
I think that is so pretty.
So elegant.
It really is. So you've got the Frame Maker die, which is my idea, you know, my thing. One die will cut you that perfect frame.
Yep.
And it's 3/4 of an inch frame all the way around in one cut.
Yep.
Put the 4 inserts in and you'll get that beautiful trailing floral pattern. And if you look, each little petal is a heart.
It is. It's stunning.
So each one is a heart.
But I love this idea because lining it up is super easy then,
yeah.
right?
Well, basically you would need to make this.
Yes.
You would need to buy our notched rectangles die set.
Right.
Yeah. That is $24.99. And you would use 2 of the dies out of that, and you would have to tape 2 of the dies together in exact precision to replace that. So there is no way to do that any cheaper.
No.
It's not possible.
No.
Because, of course, you know, the notches are different on each one.
Yes.
You can't get that. But, of course, what it means is you can put a different colour behind simply. How many times have you lined 2 dies up, cut a frame?
Yeah.
And then you try and do another frame for it behind it, and you can't because it moves. You get a perfect panel out of it, and that will match exactly with the bigger version of this, which might be launching here on Friday exclusively.
Possibly.
But put 4 together, cut into card. Yeah. Those panels don't cut in, they cut out. Don't cut out, they cut in.
Yes.
So you creating that little border, And you almost can't tell it's notched. It's just a nice rectangle, like a lozenge.
But I love the fact that you also get that very faint emboss with it as well. But also, every single piece that pops out of here can go in a shaker card because it's a heart.
Because it's a heart.
It's not just a random shape, it's a heart. But that is beautiful.
But put them together, edge to edge, and you create an entire... I don't know if you can see that. You've got like a diamond circle in the middle that
like
embosses.
A wide leaf.
Yeah,
shape,
perfect. Pop a circle in there with your sentiment.
Yeah, I love
Pop a sentiment across. Use it that way.
Love it that way. I think it's
for
an Easter card. It's brilliant.
You know, to me, don't buy something special. But of course, then you've got all the centres.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So if I turn it that way,
I bet that took you a while, didn't it?
It took a long. That took ages to draw.
I bet it did.
You know, you do it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But getting that look, I mean, to get the circle in the corner, it's actually made up of hundreds of circles I have to place individually when I'm drawing it. You have to get two and meld them. You know how it works.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I've given you the panel in the middle, so you can put a panel on top, or you can make a frame.
I love it.
Make sure it's wide enough to make you the perfect frame. Then you get a mini version.
That's lovely. I mean, that kind of detail is so tiny.
It's so small.
Precise. That's
the thing. And I've got a scan and cut.
Yep.
You know, we've got a cricket as well. We love that. You don't get that level of detail.
It's a 3mm template.
Yeah, you can't get that level of detail. But I've even given you a bit in the middle.
I love that.
To extend or make yourself a little shape on a
lozenge.
Ribbon
sliders would be lovely down the side of your card, wouldn't it?
Just cut that on and put your ribbon through. To you could tie your bow onto that. Oh, what a clever idea, Mel. That's why I love working with you. But there's so much literally all included in just one
that's incredible.
die set. And as I said, a lot of the time we talk about how, yes, you can make your frames. You don't need a frame maker with plain dies.
Absolutely.
But the plain nesting dies to make that is at least £5 more than this whole set costs. So it seems crazy to me.
Shop Charlie, £16.20, 10% of that is already in people's baskets and allocating. Well done, because that's a great shout. Right, let's move some of these over here. So next one, we're going to go to Shop Twisted. Not bitter and twisted, just twisted. This is new.
This is brand new.
Lovely.
Again, only launched on Tuesday.
Fabulous.
So this is the brand new, this is the flower and the leaf.
Love this.
So you're going to get the Shirley flower.
Yes.
And this is one of my favourites. This was named for, I've got to be very cautious on this, it's our in-laws.
Right.
It's Sam's sister's sort of family name.
Right.
Married family name.
Right.
So
lovely.
I designed this for their wedding card.
Oh, John, that's lovely.
And this was the flower I designed for their wedding card. We put it on their wedding card. So that's why it's called the Shirley flower, because it was actually drawn for the Shirley wedding.
I love that. So you're getting the Twisted Vines and the Shirley flower plate. 10% discount has already been applied to this as well. So you're already getting that discount before you check out your baskets. And don't forget, you've got that postage at $2.99 from John and Crafts 2. Shop Twisted, $22.49 is going to get you a lot of stuff, right?
You're going to get the flower plate.
Right.
So that's your flower plate.
Lovely.
But what I've done is designed it so that all of these lines cut.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So if you hold that for me a second.
I will, of course.
What that means is, we see some of them made up, you can easily fold.
Yes.
You don't have to have a ball tool.
Nice.
You don't have to break the fibres. Yeah. I've done it in the design. So you don't have to break the fibres to actually mould your flower. So you can just pinch.
So it gives you a perfect fold, not a crumpled fold.
Or you change the colours, it's like a daffodil.
Yeah, it's lovely.
There's so many different things you can do. Yeah. But the other thing is, because if you look on the die, it's open, you can ink through that.
Yeah. So
you can ink through that really easily and create yourself two-tone flowers.
Absolutely.
And it's got that sort of, I can't think what it is, it's like a nasturtium look,
where
it's got like the stripes of flower, because you'll have the stripes of colour, on the flower.
That.
So that's your flower.
So that's your Shirley flower.
Your leaves, I'll just show you the dies on this one.
Very nice.
These are the most delicate I think I've ever done.
Look at that, it's a heart.
So you put them together.
Oh, that for a wedding invitation would be stunning.
So cut that into card and you will get that design left in it.
I love that.
So you've got a left and a right.
Yes.
Large. And then the other side, normally I do a left and a right, don't I? I haven't. I've done two lefts.
Okay.
And the reason is this.
Nice. Look at that.
So
that's
that
gorgeous.
You can get a heart with the top one, but the bottom one you can link them along the edge of a card for a border.
Yeah, I like that.
And if I'd have done a left and a right, you couldn't.
Yes.
So I've given you 2 lefts so that you can link them like that and keep it going on.
Yeah, that's fabulous. I love the way that you design, John, because you're a crafter and you're designing craft products.
For
surprise,
me,
surprise,
yeah,
it makes sense, right? We're going to start calling those a Scylla moment. When something happens and I'm like, surprise, surprise.
You said that earlier, didn't you? I love that.
Scylla moment, Ralph. We have quite a lot of those. Right, so if you want both of those, shop twisted, $22.49, which is crazy. You've already got a discounted price there, and it was launched on Tuesday, so this is brand new last week.
Yeah, brand new last week.
Fabulous.
It's not even a week old, but
Amazing.
it just, the idea was that we can get these different flowers like this. But if I bring this one up, because I've made this as a square, people think at rectangle, oh, you can only do a rectangle. No, get 2 as a square, but you can see how those vines twist around the frame. Because they're so fine, you can twist them around pieces. So it gives you a real starting point, certainly for your little small flowers.
Yeah, it's very elegant.
Cards on their own just look perfect with it.
And it's interesting, isn't it? I was thinking about this last week. When we first started with dies and things like that, there wasn't things like charisma and all that kind of stuff. And for a brand now that doesn't do that kind of thing, to have all this delicate decorative element takes it from looking quite plain to really elegant and really detailed.
Thank you.
And I think it's a fabulous way to craft because really, I mean, you look at that card there, all of that could be made out of your bit box.
Yes.
Couldn't it?
To be fair,
you know?
that's 6x4.
Yeah, it's lovely.
You don't need anything fancy to make that at all.
No, I love it.
And it's just scraps. It is scraps of card. And again, if you are into the dies with the charisma, because we buy from everywhere.
Absolutely.
What a perfect frame.
Add it in.
As I said, I can just see there having, perhaps not that on it, but actually having one of the tattered lace.
Yes.
You know, the really elegant ladies, you know the ones I mean.
But even so, if you take away the detail in the background and the detail from the frame, it changes the look completely.
Yeah, it
to
really
be able
does.
to use the dies to add that detail and pattern in rather than using something like charisma, I think is brilliant. Right, okay, let's move on now. So if you want the Shirley flower plate by itself, it's Shop Shirley and it's $14.99. Right, next up, John, we've got Shop Circle.
Yep.
It's £13.50. Again, you've already had a 10% discount applied. This is John Next Door Notched Circle Frame. This is lovely.
Yeah, so this was your first of the notched frames that we launched here. The square notched frame.
Nice.
Yeah, you've got, again, the 4 inserts, but they're circles on this one.
Nice.
You've got my favourite centre ever, which is the stripe, which just works so well. But again, you can do these different patterns. How different does that look to the previous one?
Yeah.
With the inserts. And of course, if you cut that frame out, then you can actually use those inserts. You can't put them in the die.
Right.
But you can use those inserts.
Nice.
On the frame.
On the frame.
So you can put a floral element to that frame
as well. And also,
as well.
if you do your crystal art, things like that, you've got the perfect size here to put your little
pearls in and your crystals in. Yes,
Isn't it?
exactly.
It's lovely. And I love even down to the detail of having that stitch line all the way through those diagonal lines. Are very clever designing. So if you want that one, that's Shop Circle, £13.50. Now, love this. Love, love, love this. Shop Flower. How beautiful is that? That's going to be an amazing scented poppy.
I love that.
It?
Yeah.
Shop Flower, John Next Door, Vine Leaves die set, and the Zora Flower plate. 10% discount already applied. £21.60 will get you both of these. This is lovely, John.
Yeah, I mean, you pay more than that usually for a set of flowers.
Absolutely.
To be honest, I love that. We've kept the stitch detail so it matches in with the frame. It matches the stitch I've done.
Lovely.
And the Zora flower plate gives you 20 different individual flowers from one A6 piece of card. And again,
stencil.
It's a die that you can ink through. So you can use it as a stencil. You can use the waist as a stencil for a background. And you can stencil through the die.
This would be lovely with another colour inlaid back in, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. I think it's fabulous. And I love that. I actually really like these as well because they're super delicate, but you've still got that stitch detail in there. Even on the tiniest leaf, you've got the detail
and again,
in there.
It's not something you
this
can
must
cut.
Take you hours and hours,
they do,
right?
Yeah, they do. I was drawing something on, I think it was Friday. I was making a border. I'll actually show you after the show. I was making a border flourish and it took me 7 hours.
I bet.
just to draw this one border flourish.
Amazing. Right, so
It's worth it.
It is worth it.
Yeah.
If you want the two together, shop flower, £21.60. If you want the vines by themselves, it's shop vine and it's £8.99. Again, cracking price. And if you want the Zora flower by itself, it's £15. Look how lovely the two look together. How beautiful is that? Isn't it?
And I think they match so well with other leaves. They match really well with the twisted vines.
Yes.
They're in the same scale because I drew them at the same time.
Perfect.
Because leaves aren't always just one type.
No,
Mix
absolutely.
them together, honestly.
Right. I think if Andrew agrees, we're going to go to a demo. Is that all right, Andrew? Right. You go and do that, and I'll do the mat, and then we will come to you.
You're the best person to do the mat. 'Cause how many? Is it two you've got?
I've got two. Yeah, these are brilliant. Right, and I'll tell you why. A, they protect your table. B, they don't move. C, it stops anything you put on top of it moving. So if you're stamping or inking or blending and all those different things, the mat won't move. But the best thing for me, you can heat on it. Because I haven't seen another mat like this that you can heat on.
No.
Personally, I'm sure they're out there, but I haven't used one. This is the one that I chose to buy. It's a fabulous, fabulous mat. What are the sizes on? Oh, so it's 38 centimetres by 76 centimetres. So that's about
15 inches by 24 inches.
That's a great
so
size.
A3 card will stand on here and still give you 2 inches either side at the top and bottom.
Amazing.
And it'll give you 3 or 4 inches either side.
Fantastic. Right, so that one is Shop Multi. First time you've done it by itself here?
First time we've done it on its own. People kept asking for it on its own.
There you go, £9.99. Honestly, that game changer in your craft room. Right, my lovely John, what we're going to make? Right,
okay, so what I thought I'd do is I'm going to mix together the box kit and the actual Zora frame. I don't know why I said that. I mixed together the frame maker. So
lovely.
I want to show you literally how easy it is and why we put these individual bits in. So all I've done is to take my die onto coconut white card and cut it out.
Okay.
And it could not, to make that, could genuinely not be easier. All you have to do, let me grab a piece of card, hang on.
Is this card on, I love this, you need to bring this back, John.
I know.
Have you, is the card on your brand shop?
It is, the coconut white card
Brilliant.
is on the brand shop.
So when you go to liveshopping.vip, go to John Next Door, is it John Next Door Crafts 2?
It's John Next Door, I think.
John Next Door brand shop, and your card will be on there.
Shop white.
Shop white. How many sheets, Andrew, and how much, please?
30.
13.98.
30 sheets for £13.98. Shop white. Brilliant. Lovely.
So, literally just
and you're right, trying to line up dies. One in the middle of the other. It's not easy, is it?
I would still be lining up those dies now.
Yes, you would.
And we came out with template sheets and everything.
Absolutely.
So I slap that onto a piece of card, and it will actually go 3 times on a piece of card.
Wow.
Which you wouldn't think.
On an A4.
A4, because it goes 1,
yeah.
2, 3.
Brilliant.
I mean, I should really let me grab a piece, and so I'm not, people know I'm not, so 1.
Oh, no, we wouldn't think that of you, John.
2,
Yeah.
3.
Lovely.
Because that is 4 inches, and your card is 4 1/4.
Perfect.
So you've got space to
See,
do it.
crafters designing for crafters, right?
Yeah, well, because cheap like me. I'm quite happy. I did the show in York yesterday. I had a brilliant time. I kept saying to people, look, I'm from an hour away. I'm as cheap. Don't worry.
I love York.
People are careful. York's beautiful.
I need to have a weekend away in York.
Yeah, Sam and I do, because he's not seen it yet. He's not been there. So
I love the
we need to
shambles.
do that. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. So all I've got is the frame, but I don't need to use the inserts and things to decorate it. I'm just going to take the stamps, and I'm going to take a mix of the cogs and the flowers.
Lovely.
Simple as that. And this is what I love about the mat, because when you're stamping onto a frame and you're going to freehand stamp it, well, you need to stick it down, don't you?
Right.
No?
And then you've got to get over your tape, and then your tape leaves a bit of a residue, or it pulls the card. This is
and of course
brilliant.
you've got to put a bit of card underneath.
Yes,
to catch the extra.
Yeah, you're right.
And you don't, literally.
Look at that.
I'm not holding the frame at all.
Brilliant.
the actual folder's doing it.
Yeah, love it.
I'm going to stamp off my excess because this would be a background.
And then because it's a smooth matte, you can then use that ink that's in the middle to blend, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. I could pick it up with a finger dauber, with a brush or anything. That, you know, that won't dry.
No waste. These are fab, John.
So just go around like that.
Yep.
Wrong colour, doesn't matter.
Matter, does it?
Get a two-tone.
Like that. Yeah, fabulous.
So there, I've got the perfect stamped frame.
Brilliant.
Yeah?
Yep.
No problems at all. Now then, you said about you can pick up ink from the mat.
Yes,
yeah?
absolutely.
So all I'm going to do is grab a finger dauber, pick up the ink.
Yep. Look at that.
How easy is it to do the edge? Look, watch.
I know, right?
I don't have to hold that. I'm not actually holding that card
anywhere. You need this mat
anywhere.
in your life. Shop Multi, Crafts 2 multi-use mat, $9.99. Honestly, be the best £10 you spend today. That it's fabulous.
I genuinely would not be without mine. I know you use yours all the time.
All the time.
But you have a hat mat. We have a cutting mat,
Yes.
which we all have.
Yes.
But then we heat it on it and it bubbles up.
Oh, it drives me
We
crazy.
accidentally do it.
Yep.
And then all the ink goes into the creases and everything. Doesn't
Not
happen.
good. Look at that.
So there's our frame done.
Lovely.
Really easily.
Okay.
I've just taken some of the bigger rectangles, which I'm not sure if we've got them on the brand shop yet.
Okay.
They might be Friday.
Friday.
So
Okay.
we might have these on Friday.
Is this
for
glue
you.
on your brand shop as well?
It's not, no. It's on order.
Okay, fine.
People go absolutely mad for the ink, for the glue.
Oh, okay.
Ask Carly.
I will ask Carly.
Go and ask Carly, because she has asked me every week that I've come in.
Has she?
Is the glue back yet? Is the glue back yet? And you know Carly is a magpie.
Absolutely.
So she uses normally whatever's last attracted her. She hasn't had a tube for over 6 months.
Oh, that'll drive her crazy.
And she's still asking, so... But just matted and layered. And then I've taken a piece of the paper.
That's lovely. Out of the magazine.
Out of the magazine.
Also as a download, right?
Yep, so you could just print this yourself. You could print it. Wouldn't it look lovely on rice paper?
Oh, it would be beautiful on rice paper, John.
You know, or you could print it on acetate
Absolutely.
or anything that you've got.
We do a printable parchment at the moment.
Do you?
Which is 280 GSM. I got it in for the scan and cut embossing.
Oh.
Okay, and it prints beautifully on a...
Have you got it in the shop?
Yes, probably.
Okay. I know where I'm going after I've done this.
We'll get Sam to sort some out for you. Yeah, she's nodding. Sam's on cameras today. We've got Andrew back in the house this week.
Yay!
Still not great, are you, kid? Root canal on his teeth and sinus infection and all the rest of it. He's a bit quiet.
And he was struggling with that cold.
Oh, well, yeah,
the cold
we got,
yeah.
Yeah, so we've all had it, and then we passed it on to Andrew. Plus a root canal, which is never pleasant, is it?
No, I won't have them anymore. I had one that was so bad a few years ago. They broke, basically, 4 hours afterwards, I rang my mum hours away in Sheffield because I was in Leicester, crying.
Yeah.
Literally crying. And my mum had to go mad at the dentist. He sent me home with it not fixed and a hole in it and all sorts.
Nice.
So.
And charged you a small fortune, probably.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Right, so we've got
what
a
I've done is
now.
I've cut the clock, and I've cut the clock in silver. And this is so easy to do, but I just wanted to, you just literally put the two dies together.
Yeah.
Because they're separate.
Yeah.
And then, because I've got a separate one, I can cut out a backer for it.
Brilliant.
So I know this is more of a bright colour, but I thought, why not? It's Monday morning.
And you've got a smaller one as well if you want to put the hands in, haven't you?
Yep, so you've got...
Now, this glue that John's using is part of a pack today. So you get a tube of the glue gel, which is brilliant. And you can put it in a syringe, you can use it out of the tube, but there's no odour, which I love. Also this that you're using here, which I've been using, which is just fabulous. And then also the low-tack tape that you bring us.
Yes.
So you get one with, I'm just going to show you this while John's just sticking that down. You get one in the dispenser. How much did you say was on these?
I think it's 33 metres, but we say 30 to be safe.
So 30 metres, that's nearly 90 foot. That's a lot. Then you're also going to get a refill for it. And then you get your tube of glue gel and your little lip gloss applicator. All of that lot. Shop starter, $22.99. That's a cracking price. Right, John.
Right, if I'm not careful,
Yes.
even with the low-tack tape,
Yes.
because these are so delicate, I'm going to end up tearing these.
Okay.
But this is how delicate
Wow.
that new Twisted Vines comes
Wow.
out. That's the smaller one. Here's the larger. But they look as if they're metal embellishments.
Yeah, they do.
Just cut in silver. But that's how well the die's cut and how fine
That is super fine.
they are. But it means you can mould them.
We never dreamt,
You can
did
move
we,
them.
when those dies first
No,
came
oh,
out,
when we
that
were
you'd be
first
able
got
to
the
get to
lists.
this.
Yeah, that you'd ever get anywhere
Wow,
close to this
amazing.
at all. So I'm just going to take my clock.
Yep.
And I think, where did I put him? There we get a little strip. There we go. So
Nice.
I've got a little strip of the card, the same sort of colours. Let's stamp our sentiment on.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm going to go, because I've gone quite masculine colours, so let's go happy retirement. Yeah, nice and simple.
Thank you. I'll say good morning to everybody. Good morning
Let's
to
grab.
Maureen.
Let's grab the right tool for the right job, shall we?
Craftaholic, Susan, we've got The Art of Craft Limited. So you've got Michaela, Janice Phillips is watching. Morning, Janice. Sarah Jarvis, Leonie, Amanda. Lots and lots of you watching this morning. Thank you ever so much for your company. I think we have a couple of questions. Pam R, please could you tell me what the size of the Charlie's notched frame is, please?
6 by 4 inches.
There you go. Hope that helps, Pam. And let's see what else. Now we've got Shop Mat on that one. Can I have the link, please, to Shop Live? Andrew?
Ooh.
Do you not know what that means? No. Okay, so well, let's tell you how to shop while John's doing this. So it's super, super easy. You can watch us on YouTube, you can watch us on Instagram, and you can watch us on liveshopping.vip. The code that I will give you will apply to a certain product. And all you do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video so you can keep watching us while you shop. Then when you're ready to check out, just go through the regular checkout. You'll get a message to your inbox. Click on the link in that message. That will take you to checkout. You can also shop directly on liveshopping.vip website, where you'll also find John's brand shop. So when John leaves the building now, his products don't come off the website, they stay there. So you can shop John Next Door and Craft Stew products all the time, which is fantastic. Charlene Brown, we've got somebody watching from Australia. John.
Oh, hello, Australia.
Good morning. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for being with us this morning. The weather's still not great out there, so it's good to stay inside and watch John make his wonderful creations.
Bless. So I've cut, you even get the hands in this.
I know, I love those.
So
Look how
you've got the
delicate they
hands,
are.
and this is where the glue glaze comes into its own. Because even with, I remember watching you with the little sticks and the little PVA glue popping little dots on.
Driving yourself
and
crazy.
how many of those bits of plastic ended up in the bin?
Right.
Yeah,
A lot.
A lot of them, because you don't reuse them. Whereas with this, we just go in, blob, 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 and then it reseals.
I know, it's
and
brilliant.
it's done.
Yeah, it's good.
And
Very
it's
good.
flat, and it's not PVA.
Yes.
So you're going to retire. Obviously, you've been working 9 to 5.
I don't think I'll ever retire.
No, I don't think. Well, I know I won't be able to afford to retire.
No, I don't want to retire.
No, I don't. I couldn't imagine stopping. I really couldn't.
No, I can't imagine doing. No, I wouldn't know where to start.
But then, this is what I love about the leaves. Because, yeah, that's a set piece.
Yes.
But because I made it so fine, all I need to do to glue it on is glue glaze, and all I do is pop a little bit on the back of each leaf. Simple as that.
Okay, we've got a question from Michelle Ferguson. Hi Mel, can John tell me the frame maker that I need to buy with the Celtic frame, please? Comes with it, doesn't it?
It comes with it.
We'll go through these when John's finished this demo. Yeah, it comes with it, Michelle. So you just buy, you shop at Celtic. It's already got a 10% discount on it, and it's John Next Door. So, Celtic frame. I want to say Celtic frame maker die set. That's a football team, Melanie.
Yes.
That's why I want to say it.
But you see there, I will run through that, but the frame maker is included.
Maureen says retirement is a very busy life.
If you've got the Celtic frame maker,
yes,
and you're wanting to have the layer for it,
yes,
it's the deco frame you need to buy.
There you go.
So if you look to the piece of paper behind you, I think Michelle might be trying to achieve that look.
Right, okay, got it.
Yeah. So the first one, this is the frame maker you get with your Celtic. Yeah. This larger frame in white is what you get with your deco frame.
Right, got it.
So if you want to do basically like this, you would need the Celtic and the deco. If you wanted to do all three and you wanted to do that into that into that, you would need to get the Georgian one as well.
Right, okay.
Or that and that will give is the Georgian, the Celtic and the deco together.
Perfect. Right, we'll go through these in a minute or two when John's finished that demo, and then you can see the rest. That's lovely, John.
Can you see, because I can manoeuvre these...
Deco's sold out, apparently. We haven't even looked at it. Sold out, gone.
Oops, sorry.
It's all right.
And that's the last of it.
Oh, that's it?
That's it, yeah.
You've got to be fast as fingers first.
But what I can do is...
Michelle says, that's the one. Thank you.
There you go. That's it where it naturally sits. Yeah.
Lovely.
But what I can do is I can move it and manoeuvre it without it. You know, normally when you move leaves, they crease and they crack.
No,
they don't. So then it's really simple for me to take the flowers again in the box kit.
Yep.
So these are included in there, and just dot these around. A little bit of glue glaze on the back. Bless you.
Sneeze. Thank you. I tried to do that really quietly.
But I can just put those flowers... Now, what am I doing? I have a 4-in-1 tool for a reason, don't I?
Right, you do, yes. And we have it on the show as well.
To literally help me do this.
Absolutely. So the 4-in-1 tool is Shop Organise, Crafts Tool Multi-Tool. Is that one?
No.
No, sorry,
it's
wrong
Precision.
one. Yes, sorry. Shop Precision, got too many labels. Crafts 2, 4-in-1 Precision Tool, $9.99. Wow, that's worth getting in your basket.
Yeah, because we've never done it on its own.
No. Maureen says retirement is a very busy life. If I retared, Maureen, I'd craft every day, which is what I do now.
Exactly, so you might as well carry on getting paid for it.
Right?
Yeah. We are very, very lucky.
We are very blessed.
That we get to have a career in our hobby.
Our hobby is our job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know. And it doesn't make up for the 13, 14-hour days or anything, but, it doesn't feel as long, and we absolutely love it.
Right, let's
have
a look. Look how lovely that is. How fabulous is that? Love it. Isn't that gorgeous?
But we've just used a combination of taking that box kit, the papers, the stamps, the dies, and then matched it in with the new leaves and with the frame maker to give you the perfect layers.
Okay, let's come down and do these two sets of frames, then we'll do a recap on that magazine bundle, because that is phenomenal value for money. In front of me. There you go. Right, so that one's gone.
Right.
Completely sold out, so we can get rid of that one. This one is your Celtic frame. 5 3/4 inches. Shop Celtic, you've got a 10% discount already been applied to the price. John next door, Celtic frame, maker die set, £16.20. That's a bargain.
It is.
Right.
You're basically getting, this is the one, if you make 6-inch cards.
Yes.
And you make 6-inch cards with 6-inch pre-bought card blanks. This is the one you want.
Perfect.
Because a 6-inch card blank is not 6 inches.
No, it's not.
It is 5 7/8 at the best.
Absolutely.
So if you want a frame and you're making 6-inch cards, this is the one you want, because this will fit onto your 6-inch card and it will give you a little tiny border all the way around.
Fabulous.
Or it will fit exact depending on the company.
Yep, lovely.
But one cross.
Right, Celtic, we've got 9 left.
Right.
Georgian, which is the next one that's coming up, we've got 12 left.
Right.
All right, so it really is now a case of getting those in your baskets and starting to check them out.
And they are the last.
But look how many, I'm just going to move this out of the way. Look at all these different things you can do with it.
So you get
that's beautiful.
this centre, which I call infinity, and is repeatable.
That's stunning.
So you make a whole A4 sheet. If you've got the patience, you can make a whole A4 sheet of that. But again, what I try and do with my dies is, and this is, I keep saying this, but Mel knows, we've got a scan and cut. We use it.
Absolutely.
We use both tools. We use dies and SVGs.
Absolutely.
And we do at home. I try and design things that you can't do on an SVG.
Exactly.
because you shouldn't have to pay for something you can do on a machine.
Correct.
So there's no way you could turn that out on an electronic cutting machine.
It's brilliant.
Same with the interior, but this time you get 4, which are interchangeable across all square frame makers.
Love it.
Again, cut them in their own. But look what a beautiful background it makes.
Fabulous.
With that sort of, real Celtic look to it.
If I got a thin mylar...
Yes.
And cut that out of mylar, there's your stencil,
There's a beautiful stencil.
With your metal shim.
If you actually offset every other one...
Yeah. You can have it whichever way you want.
Yeah, you could really play with it, yeah.
And also, if you snip out these lines that join them, that will look completely different again, won't it?
And there's no effort in cutting those out.
Absolutely not.
And you've got like this chain link one-piece die.
It's beautiful,
that cuts you that beautiful frame.
Got 4 left.
I'm right to say, if you're using if you're a 5-inch card maker, 5 or 6-inch card maker, just cut that into the front of your card. Stick some coloured card behind it, stamp your sentiment on, or put your beautiful animal decoupage on it. It will transform.
Absolutely.
Because how many times do you see the really nice 2 Red Robin stuff and think, yeah, but I can't, what do I put it on?
Yes. Yes.
I like those creatures.
Yes.
I love the hairs.
Yes.
But how do I make a background for it? You don't. You cut that into your card blank. You stick some yellow card behind it and you put your beautiful grey bunnies to the side of it. And you're done.
And you're done.
And it's mixing everything together.
And I love that you give us the 4 panels, so it's one pass through your die cutting machine. Which is brilliant.
Nothing worse than I used to say this. I bought a die once that was one corner, and by the time I'd cut all 4 corners, the card was wrecked.
Yes, it was.
Because it had been through the machine 4 times.
4 times. Right. Sam, do you want to come round this side to do this one? Because it's a bit of a stretch for you, that, darling, isn't it? So, Shop Georgian is this one. This is lovely too. Georgian Frame Maker die set. Already got a 10% discount on the price that you're seeing on liveshopping.vip. £13.50. This is very delicate and beautiful.
Yeah. This is if you make your 5x5 cards.
Yes.
If you are set on 5x5, it gives you a perfect 5x5 frame maker.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got exactly right size, yeah? But you've got inserts in this. You have 8 inserts.
Right.
So you have 4 that give you double debossed lines that follow it.
Lovely. Oh, that's very elegant.
But they're open because you have 4 that give you this Georgian floral pattern.
Wow.
You'll see it better on here.
Reminds me of a ceiling rose. That's
on the
beautiful.
black.
Or
can you imagine rubbing some wax over that?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's like architrave. So you can use that in any one.
Love it.
I mean, I didn't do a whole board of that. But the other thing is, if you've got the foiling machines, both of those all 8 of those inserts foil.
Fabulous.
Because they're raised. Then you've got this central panel with these stitched corners.
And that's really cool. So you've got a triple layer of stitching around each of those.
But it's the same size stitching as I put on the new leaves. I've just everything matches. Central wreath, but again, every die to cut them out. Every die to give you the piece. That I always think of as like a Scottish thistle.
Yes, I thought that. Yeah. But also you could use it for Christmas.
You could use it for Christmas really easily.
And I love these.
And then all the circles with stitching on the inside and on the outside.
Yeah. Wow, love that.
So you've got that on the missing section as well.
Brilliant.
So there's so much in this die set. It is a ridiculous one.
It is.
But if you're a 5-inch card maker and you need something to present them, that's the one to get because the frame is perfect for it.
Absolutely. Right, that one is Shop Georgian, £13.50. It's all allocated in people's baskets. You need to be checking out your baskets after the show so that nobody else comes in. Oh, sorry, that's on the Celtic one. Sorry, Andrew.
Oh, wow.
So that one is now 100% allocated, all right? So you need Georgian's limited stock. Well done. They're great, aren't they? And I think
we're not reordering them. Nope. We don't do that. It's probably 2 dies a year we reorder. That's it.
Right. Shall we do a quick recap on the box, Andrew?
Quick recap on the box, but lots of interest in the new dies.
In the new dies, okay. Shall we do? Well, let's do these then. So, if you want to get the brand new notched die set by itself, it is Shop Charlie. It was launched last Tuesday, brand new. You've got a 10% discount already applied to the price that you see on the liveshopping.vip website. It's Shop Charlie and it's £16.20. However, if you haven't, you're getting that included with the box kit on one of the deals that we've done. So if you want all those dies in there, plus a magazine with 60 projects in.
Yeah, at least.
At least 60. And all the backing papers inside there, plus a download of your paper pack so it never runs out, which is brilliant, because then you can start printing them on rice papers and acetate and parchment and all those amazing things. Plus the die with all the clock face in that you saw John using. 30% of the remaining stock is now allocated in people's baskets, plus the embossing folder. It is shop box and it's $29.99. That gets you everything that you can see there, plus that. Okay, that's ridiculous value for money. Now the other option is we take that out and you buy that individually, which is Shop Charlie, £16.20, and you will get 2 of any of these in your box. Okay, so you get the magazine, the papers, the download, the dies, the embossing folder, the stamps, and any 2 of these, and it could be any 2. And that is Shop Kit, and it's $19.99, which is just fabulous. Honestly, I just need all these in my life. I love these.
Yeah,
I'm going shopping.
I took a load of samples back earlier, and they didn't go back.
Did they
yesterday?
not? No,
they
I'm not
didn't make
surprised.
it back
No,
yesterday.
I'm not surprised. And just to show you some of the beautiful cards that your angels and John have been making. This is Helen Jones. Absolutely fabulous. Aren't these lovely? Look at this one. Isn't that stunning? They do a great job.
They really do.
And as I was saying earlier on, I love the fact that you give us so much detail within the die itself that it doesn't need a fancy paper or a fancy embellishment. Everything that you see on these cards, with the exception of the stamp sentiments, has been made with dies. And that's very clever design work. I mean, look at that. Not just cutting out, but cutting in. Just on those 2 corners. If that wasn't there, you'd be looking and going, right, there's too much white space.
There's too much. We're scared of white space, but if we overfill it, it ruins our cards.
How beautiful that is.
But just something cut in really works. But that,
Stunning.
just 2 frames plain,
I know.
rotated on an embossed panel with a few flowers and some leaves. There's
amazing.
nothing to that, but you know that was supposed to be. I kept hold of that because that was supposed to be my mum's birthday card. Oh. For Valentine's Day. Oh. She got a nice present as well instead.
Did she?
But I liked that too much, so I kept it to bring it on.
Yeah, no, I absolutely
I didn't have the time to make you another one, so sorry, Mum, if you're watching, that was your birthday card.
Happy birthday, Mum. When was the birthday on
Valentine's Day?
Oh, Becky, who's one of our graphic designers here and quite often does cameras. It was her birthday on Valentine's Day, and then she got married the day after.
Oh, bless.
I know.
To your sense that the husband can never forget the anniversary.
No, absolutely. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Right, half of the remaining stock now on the box kit is now allocated. Honestly, whichever deal you go for, whether you go for it with the notched dies, the brand new Charlie notched dies for $29.99, that is Shop Box, or whether you go for it with the metal embellishments, which is Shop Kit, and that's $19.99. Either way, you're getting a deal and a half. Yeah. And to get these as a download is just fabulous, because then you can print them off and do loads of other stuff with them, right?
Yeah, you can.
Over and over and over again.
And there's toppers in there, there's labels in there, there's artwork in there, and you're not getting strictly the pad they've done. You're getting my pad.
Yes, you are.
You're actually getting what I sent to them and said, this is what I want you to do. Yeah. And they always add a bit and change a bit. So you're getting my vision, not necessarily the magazine people's vision.
Brilliant, John.
So hopefully
Honestly,
you like my vision.
I hope
of
so.
that
Yeah,
one.
I'm sure they do. One more thing I just want to go to quickly. Well, first of all, don't forget we've got this multi-purpose mat that you'll see John using. I have 2 of these. They're fabulous. Shop Multi. It's the first time we've brought it to you by itself. It's Shop Multi and it's $9.99. But we've also got titanium coated scissors.
These are brand new today. We've not been on here. Right, these are absolutely wicked. Now, these are a year old. You know me and testing them.
I'm going to do my test.
Okay. These are a year old of me using them.
Love that. Listen to this noise. Listen. Cuts right to the tip. Look how fabulous that is. Look. These are lovely. That titanium blade. Sorry, I'm cutting into your packaging.
Okay.
Peter's going to kill me.
But
they're fab, aren't they?
But I cut all my foam tape and everything with these.
Yeah,
so you can even see a little bit of glue residue on there. But look.
Yeah. Titanium blades are brilliant.
If you feel, don't do this at home.
No, please don't do
that. Right. That is very gently serrated.
Oh, it is. Oh, right. Now then.
So they don't go blunt.
Well, apart from that, cutting your foil.
Oh, yes.
Cutting foil with regular scissors, it does that and it bends it. Cutting with a slightly serrated edge cuts foil brilliantly. Yeah. I love a titanium coated blade.
So we've titanium coated them because that's what our dies are coated and we know that lasts.
Yep, brilliant.
That's what did it. But you're actually getting that size.
Love
and
that.
I'm going to go.
And the bigger one.
Yeah, because I can't find my bigger ones. I'm really sorry.
You don't need to apologise to me.
No,
I'm always
apologising if Peter sees it.
Right, we are now rapidly coming to the end of our show.
Yeah. These ones I use at home for fabric.
Perfect.
But if you listen.
Yeah, I can hear the cut.
You can hear the cut and the coating.
Right, John, thank you ever so much.
No, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out your baskets on liveshopping.vip and we will see you on Friday.
See you on Friday with a new exclusive launch.
And stay tuned because we've got lots of goodies coming up. See you in a bit. Bye.